In a vast and prosperous kingdom, there once ruled a wise and powerful king named Surya Dev. His people loved him, for he was just and kind. But as the years went by, the king grew restless. Despite all the wealth and success, he often found himself anxious, especially when it came to making big decisions. The fear of failure, of what people would say, and of making the wrong move haunted him. One day, an old friend, a wandering monk, visited the palace. The king welcomed him warmly. "I have everything," the king confessed, "yet I feel trapped by my own power. Every decision feels like a burden." The monk smiled and asked, "Have you ever read the Bhagavad Gita?" "I've heard of it, but never studied it deeply," the king admitted. So the monk sat beside him, opened a worn copy of the Gita, and read, "You are only entitled to perform your duty, not to the fruits of your actions." The king frowned. "But how can I lead without worrying about results?" The monk explained gently, "True leadership is not about control. It's about responsibility without attachment. You must act according to Dharma, your righteous duty, but leave the results to the divine." To help the king understand, the monk shared a simple tale. There was once a farmer who worked hard every day. He tilled the soil, planted seeds, and watered his crops. But he never sat worrying all night about whether the rains would come. He simply did his part with sincerity and faith. And in time, his fields bloomed. "Like the farmer," the monk said, "you must lead with love, not fear. Action, not anxiety." The words sank deep into King Surya's heart. That night, he couldn't sleep. Not because of fear, but because something had shifted within him. He rose early the next morning and called his ministers. "From today," he declared, "we shall make every decision with integrity and courage, not with attachment to the outcome." He began to live and rule differently, no longer consumed by the weight of "what if," but empowered by "what is right." If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more life-changing wisdom from the Bhagavad Gita and other timeless texts.